Oh,
That's
I'm not
mature.
calling her Uber. No.
Oh, me, I'm never speaking to that woman again. You are a stranger to me.
And you know what?
At this point, you are just another. You're a stage dancer at Umale's concert. This is your profession now. You're not. I don't. Who are you? Are you? You're what? Why would you ever speak to this person again? That's the public embarrassment. He's funny.
It's just really one of those days, bro. We needed this.
He said we needed
We
this.
needed this for sure.
I've been on this road for far too long.
Are we locked in?
Kind of look like Will I Am.
Me?
A little bit. Are we locked in?
Are you locked in, bro?
I need a game 7
are you locked in?
performance. I need a game 7 performance.
Tell me, are you locked in?
100%.
Yeah, me too. Then.
This
I've always been locked
This is my
in.
flu game.
No, we're not doing flu games. We don't have flu games. This is game 1 NBA Finals. Like, we got to set the tone.
No, you're right.
We got to lock the fucking.
This is
what
flu
I'm
game.
saying? Big Saturday vibes.
Flu
you know what I mean?
game.
Think about it. What you did yesterday that got you like this, it's only the start.
Why is it only the start?
The weekend just got
yeah,
started. You
'cause
going to be inside the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, the weekend's wrapped up.
Wanted to.
The
but
weekend's
it
wraps
doesn't-
after Friday.
Yeah, that was a crazy Friday.
Yeah, I wanted to, but it doesn't seem like we're slowing down.
You know what I'm
So-
saying? Like,
Are we
it's-
doing this Dominican party?
Wake the fuck up, bro. It's time.
You guys
I mean,
are really excited about this
it's
Dominican
here.
party.
I personally just wanted to see the DJ because I've been seeing her reposted a lot. So I'm like, I want to see if she's actually good. You know, the DJs in LA don't be good, bro.
Briggs
don't
is
be
good.
good.
How do you
No, Briggs is
find,
very good.
He finds a way to bring up LA hate every.
Sorry, that's my
opportunity he
bad. That's my
gets.
bad. No
Yap
more.
Sesh.
We're not an
Yeah,
LA based podcast.
yeah.
Are you trying to fuck us?
What? You're crazy. What? Huh?
I thought that's what he did to people he was trying to
Nah,
fuck. He
nah.
just told them out.
Nah.
LA sucks.
That
You
is
could-
so funny. I feel like,
Trying to bang me?
oh god,
Talking a woman's ear off is a. I feel like that's where all of us kind of gravitate to when we get a little. You know what I mean?
What?
We'll just start chatting.
You have to.
When you know what I mean?
You
Like,
have to.
that's-
You have to like just you keep shooting until you find something that works, and then you just go with that.
something you could like have as a commonality maybe.
Yeah.
Did
Is she from LA though?
Is she from LA?
The one she was talking to.
Bro, I completely forget everything about her.
This is why men ain't shit. This is
not
why
gonna lie.
niggas ain't shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I the only thing I remember is that she's Southeast Asian. I don't.
You asked me her name today, literally.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately,
You just used her
Guys,
as a
guys.
vehicle to get your yap out.
That's he just wants someone to talk to, really.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
a
was
nicer way to
honestly
say
the
it.
motivation
That's
of
a
all
nicer
of
way to
this.
say
You know
it.
what I'm saying? But that's cool. That's cool. What's the best day to go out if not Friday?
I really like Thursday nights. I feel like Thursday nights a lot. Maybe Saturday nights. I don't know. I usually don't go out on Fridays because we have this the next day. Like I'm like, this is the
Right?
first time I've been out on a Friday night in at least 2 months.
I want the people to hear the dedication we have to the podcast. What's your favorite day to go out?
Friday.
This nigga's wild. Why is it Friday?
Because Friday night, let's all get paid. You know, you got a little bit of money in your pocket. You're not you can get like royally fucked up and not like ruin your weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can have a chill Saturday morning, work out Saturday afternoon, and boom, you're back in it like I'm gonna be today.
I agree. So you are outside today.
Ooh.
Shit.
That sounded like a
Sound
very
you just
outside
committed
person
to
today,
it.
man.
Shit. If I get a little run skiing, who knows what's gonna happen?
That's what I need, bro. Some exercise.
You want to go for a team jog after this? We can talk strategy.
No, I'm not. I'm going to the
I
gym.
might be able to.
This nigga, you
I
have
might-
your running shoes on you?
I think so. Yeah.
I've never ran with anyone in my life. It could be fun.
Spencer's
We
not
could
gonna
do it.
run with.
I don't
Spencer's
think we're
about to
gonna-
run away.
Yeah. I don't think we're actually gonna do that because I'm so out of running shape.
It's
that-
okay. We
we
had
got
a
our race
crazy-
coming up though.
Oh yeah, yo,
This
yo,
year.
yo, StereoVision, 5K. Actually, no.
5K?
StereoVision, mile run, Thanksgiving,
Turkey Day run.
live stream.
November 2024 live stream. It'll be me, Miles, and Spencer running a mile against each other.
But it's
Singing-
really just me and Osei running against each other.
yes, but
Yeah.
Spencer has to be in it because he runs.
Spencer can be there for the vibes. You know what I mean?
It's just going to be a
he's keeping
competition
pace.
competition for second place.
Miles, if I actually train, I will beat you. But if I don't train, you could probably.
You don't
me.
believe
I'm not
that.
gonna lie.
You don't believe that?
I genuinely do believe that. With
I
my
seen
whole
you
heart.
moving laser tag, bro.
and I.
You're not running away from nobody.
And I won.
You're not running away from nobody.
I was
bro.
number 1 and number 3 on my team twice.
on your team that lost.
Miles, how much did you contribute to your team?
For real, Miles.
Did we
Yeah,
lose?
you're talking a lot
Did
of
we
shit.
lose?
for
Did we
somebody-
lose one?
What was your name even?
Did we lose one? Hold
I
on.
didn't even check.
Dundada.
Nobody.
We
Yeah,
lose,
he
bro.
didn't want to tell no one.
That's what I'm saying.
was
bro.
embarrassing.
You just capping, bro.
Wildin', bro.
I know we're lying today, but you just lying. You just
Niggas
capping,
hate from the
bro.
sidelines. It's cool though. What up, y'all? Welcome back to the StereoVision podcast.
What's good? What's good? It's episode 92.
You know what I'm saying? Back with y'all talking some more shit after a very semi-eventful week.
Yeah, for sure. It was-
Predominantly productive or mostly productive, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Just saying in general.
Like
you know,
you're
it
in
was
your
a good
life?
week. Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about your
you know
life.
What I'm saying? You see the hate.
Nobody gives
You
a fuck
see the
about your
hate.
life, but
how was your life?
I appreciate you.
You know
My
what I'm
life
saying?
was, it was. I don't even remember what happened this week, to be honest.
It was a blur. How
was a
your
little
week,
blur.
I'll say?
No, my week was good. It was kind of a blur. I feel like uneventful week, very eventful yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say, man.
I think that's kind of how it's been. You know what I mean? Maybe not the most memorable work weeks, but you work for the weekend a little bit. But no one wants to do that. That's a little,
My week was defined by Briggs and Muay Thai.
Muay Thai was a thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This nigga joined a Muay Thai class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After the fight that you went to?
Yeah.
Okay, got
Me and
you.
Jeff
fell in
joined
love.
together
Very cool. How often is it?
twice a week.
Wow. Spencer, you just have so much, I feel like you have no time, but you always make time for the activities,
I
bro.
love activities.
Yeah. How do you do it? How do you schedule in all these activities, bro?
I eat standing up. I don't watch TV. And I don't really just chill, to be honest.
Okay.
There's not a lot of time when I'm just hanging out.
There's a play to be made.
I'm always doing, even when I'm chilling, I'm doing shit that I think is gonna help. I treat life like a video game, and I want to end maxed out in all capacities. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So when I'm chilling, I'm gonna be practicing my instrument or reading a book or something.
So I've started to make schedules for my week. I'll just do it in my notes app. And I will literally schedule time to chill because I need that. I need it so bad.
It's healthy.
Friday nights, like I said, I don't usually go out because that's usually my time that I set aside to chill and help clip stuff for this and just get things in order that weren't sorted during the week.
Yeah.
So that's just coming from a place of admiration. I'm I don't even have the energy to go.
But I mean, it's not like what I was trying to say is it's not like I do chill, but I think I just am careful about what I choose to do when I relax. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of just I love to read a book.
It's
to
purposeful
relax.
relaxation.
That's
you know
I try for purposeful relaxation.
What is the social battery thing that people say?
Yeah.
Does yours ever run out?
Yeah. Definitely. I need a lot of time alone.
Yeah.
And some days I'll just not be talkative at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some full days I'll just try to talk to no one.
I think it's an approach. You know what I mean. I think that's good. Having a day that you just dedicate, or just being aware at least of when you need to be yo, I'm not about to be around nobody. I'm not gonna try to really flex my brain today. I'm gonna just lay back, do what I want to do what feeds into me. Maybe
Totally.
I have to do that multiple times a week, nigga. I can't. I cannot be around too many people all the time. It just be tiring, bro. Or niggas be annoying. Bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna get harder though because it's starting to warm up. LA's starting to get into the spring, and then once summer comes around, it's just gonna be back-to-back activities. This weekend, Black Market Flea, the Link Up is also happening.
I saw
There's
that.
a whole bunch of just day parties.
That's this
going
weekend.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Tomorrow.
Sunday. Yeah.
I like when people do things in the daytime.
Me too.
Are you
Yeah,
day
same.
overnight for?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it kind of fucks up. I feel like if you have a nighttime event, you could do everything you need to during the day and just do whatever at night, and then you could just call it you could go to sleep. You know,
Also
what I mean?
true.
Reset.
Also true.
If it's in the middle of the day, then it'll be 8 p.m. You know what I mean? 9 p.m. and it's fuck. Do I got to keep this going? And now is it a 12-hour bender? Do I just fall asleep mad early? I don't know.
No, that's valid. I liked yesterday. I liked our timing yesterday because we went and we played laser tag. And after laser tag, we were driving out to the thing and we're oh, it's only 9 p.m. You know what I mean?
There's so much night left.
Yeah, there's so much night left. Or there's so much time to go home and be well rested and maybe even do some work. You know what I mean? It's not too late. We did a little activity. I like a dinner hang.
A dinner hang is very nice.
That's what we needed yesterday.
A dinner hang is so
Some food
nice.
would have really done
That's
it.
No
my
food is
bag,
crazy.
bro. That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I can't wait till I got money to start getting wine with the dinners too.
I know,
Get a
yeah.
little wine drunk over a good meal.
Mm-hmm.
That's elite. That's elite. Okay, let's get into some musical shit. Some shit that dropped this week. Some that I'm kind of excited to talk about. J. Cole.
Cole World.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of as an afterthought is on tour with Drake. You know, Drake posts pictures of it every single day and shit like that. So you kind of know like, oh, Drake's on tour. But I did kind of forget that like Cole's out there every night with him. You know what I mean? Doing his whole catalog full of hits.
Yeah, I definitely forgot that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake is touring so much right now.
Yeah.
I've just stopped paying attention to it.
I mean, I think it kind of makes sense, right? Like he did go on tour and then drop a whole new project. So he wants to like tour that and he's trying to keep up the first person shooter momentum and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not as interested in it anymore because he is on tour so often. And it's interesting that every time he is on tour, even if there's other people, he kind of overshadows them because like he posts so much, all the footage and the antics and all that, like kind of like playing his favor too.
Yeah.
So
no, 100%.
I was going to say too, like the Cole shit kind of does make him more intriguing to me because like I forget that J. Cole got slaps like how he does sometimes.
Yeah, me too. I should go back and listen
You
to
know
Cole.
what I mean? And it's interesting because I think he was really especially impactful for our generation of music fans, you know?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like we've been listening to him for so long. He got like, even if I don't love the most recent shit, you know what I mean? He could throw it back to some old hits and it's going to get everybody kind of rocking. But
Favorite J. Cole song, go.
that's such a difficult question. Maybe Sparks Will Fly with Janae.
Oh.
Mine's basic, but in the morning.
You're crazy. That's
Basic.
such a Osei song.
That is such a OC
Can I
song.
hit it in the morning is crazy.
I love that song.
That's a wild request to ask.
You don't
from a
like that
woman,
song?
though.
What?
Just conceptually, it's like, you know, like why you gonna ask that question?
I feel like that.
You think you should just do it?
kind of
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Because you was already sleeping over. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like
it is confusing
It's,
now. If you think about it.
it's just, he has some interesting songs when you think about him a little too much. Like I can't listen to Wet Dreams really.
No, this is a terrible song, bro.
I can't listen to Wet
is
Dreams.
not a terrible song.
It's not a terrible song.
It's a
but
really
like,
good song.
How I've always I think that is the epitome of a J. Cole song. I really loved it because when that song or that album came out, there was the J. Cole Kendrick comparisons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Kendrick is gonna have a song like These Walls talking about sexual relationship or whatever, you know what I mean? Every time you listen to it, there's gonna be like double entendres and things. You're gonna be able to uncover new meanings as you listen to the song more and more. Wet Dreams is it's a great like song, great storytelling, but it's extremely straightforward.
Yeah.
You're going to get everything out of it on the first listen. You know what I mean? And there's nothing more to really like obtain from it. Not to say it's even bad, but it's just a little more simplistic.
That's why Cole is like I don't want to say fake deep, but that's I think what kind of plagued him his whole career and plagued, but also supported him because to the regular person, he is the most introspective rapper. He is the foil to the popular rap, the popular hip hop. He actually has message and substance.
Yes.
But if you actually listen to a lot of hip hop and a lot of conscious rap, you realize that this is just the very surface of it.
I 100% agree with you. And I think it also is like the air he came up with because I think it's the direct comparison to Kendrick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think he fits on the same umbrella as a Nas. You know what I mean? A fucking Common. Like none of these niggas is really like doing that much lyrically or song structure wise to like be like, oh my God, what?
Just a little Nas hate.
Lil Nas?
Just a little.
I like Nas. You know what I mean?
Just a little random
Great
Nas
story.
hate.
These are all like the best storytellers in rap like ever, but I don't think they're no stupid crazy shit like.
Yeah, I mean it is very like surface level and all that stuff, but I do think that's why, like you said, people love Cole so much because he's the common man.
Yes.
And I think even with like the aesthetic that he has been playing into, I don't know if it's purposeful or not, but like, I mean, just like, you know, riding the bus or like riding a bike down like in New York and shit like that. It's like he's just like a regular person and he's able to convey these like very like common like things that people go through.
On God. Because I really like, I don't want it to come off as J. Cole hate because as I see this new era more, I'm becoming more of a fan. Yeah. Honestly, like I really, because I don't think it's an act. You know what I mean? I think he really is just like a regular ass nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The most designer I see him in is he might have like the gallery department like white tee or whatever, but that nigga's wearing some like regular ass like sweat shorts or whatever, like some like he seems mad chill. You know what I mean? I'd like to have a conversation with him.
I do also one thing because there was a point when I was really just like not liking J. Cole and the music he was putting out. Mm-hmm. It was honestly around the 2016 time when there was like a whole J. Cole hate movement. But I think one thing that I do appreciate about Cole is just like that I feel like he is the common man, but also he doesn't try and be anything else. And I think that's why sometimes he can get off a song like Wet Dreams, because it's like he's not necessarily trying to be this like super deep, super complex person. It's just like, yo, I'm just a guy.
I beat for the first time. This is my story.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I had lost you there for a second. Nah, I understand.
That's all he was really
Confusion
saying. He said, "Wait, are you okay? Did you mean to say that?
Did you just break?
Oh,
First
yeah.
time she was in my math class.
Man. That's a crazy song.
What
Crazy,
else?
crazy.
What else?
Long hair, brown skin with a fat ass. Bro. He had a
Teacher
boner in
used to-
class and couldn't stand up.
He couldn't-
Like crazy. This nigga's wild, bro.
Bricked up in math class.
Do we think the fall off has potential to be the best project of his career?
I think so.
Shit, he said. What did he say in the song? It's like reasonable doubt if Jay-Z dropped last. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I hope it's.
I think it's gonna be really good. I think the last shit. I'll go back to the last shit and listen to it. The off season. It's a good project.
It's a cool project. It's a cool project. He's dropped a lot of like cool shit. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
Like I think his brand of rap for us especially is kind of like R&B. It's like it's hard to sound bad. You know what I mean? He's gonna get good beats and like have a semi interesting flow. It's just I want a little more. I need him to like talk his shit a little more almost. You know what I mean? I want him to really reflect on not maybe his everyday life at this point, but like almost his where he feels he's at in the game. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Maybe like a more monumental moment. But
a little bit about like the political, economic state of the world.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
That's
up.
what I want to hear.
Yeah.
But you heard this. You guys listened to the song.
Yeah, the song's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting beat selection for Cole. It sounded a little different. It felt a little Drake inspired to me, to be honest.
I think so too.
He was in the studio in that. Did you watch the whole?
Yeah, not the whole thing. I watched like the first like 8 minutes. That shit was long.
He was with Tay Keith in the studio, and he was kind of like, I want some ignorant shit too. You know what I mean? I don't just want this. I think probably the conscious, more like boom bap shit. You know?
Yeah.
So I hope we get Cole slaps as well as some of his like deeper cuts. But I'm excited for the project. Another nigga who is dropping shit. Kodak Black is free again. Throwing rocks at reporters,
Throwing
and shit.
pebbles and shit, bro. That was a hard video to watch.
Yeah,
bro. I actually like. It's kind of sad to see. I feel like Kodak is crashing out, and I don't know. I was seeing some positive comments about Shampoo, but like I feel like that freestyle he dropped and Shampoo have been some of his worst songs in a while.
Yeah,
personally,
I think it's just time for him to maybe duck off for a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He doesn't need to really drop or anything, just because I think he's one of those people whose status is kind of cemented. You know, he's a staple within the industry. Whenever he chooses to drop more music, I think he's going to be received with open arms. But there's no reason to rush. You know what I mean? You just got out. Be around your family, be around your people, kind of get back right mentally and like, you know what I mean? All that shit. But yeah, Shampoo was fine. I wasn't like super moved. I don't think it was terrible.
He got to get off the drugs, bro.
Yeah.
They said he was like right out of jail, fell asleep in a Suburban, passed out, and then like that's when the whole Pebble thing happened. Like, go home. You just got out of jail. Like, go somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's also, I mean, the guy is just so talented, bro. I mean, you even see like through all the trials and tribulations and in and out of jail and all this stuff, like for him to even still be relevant, it is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. And I think, Miles, I think what you said is true. If he just ducked off for a little bit and just like literally just focused on himself, I think that he could have a major comeback. You know what? And honestly be considered one of the greats out of that class. But like right now it's just not looking
He's
good.
done some really, really dope shit even recently. You know what I mean? The Kendrick album wasn't too long ago and he was, I think, a major fixture in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he had the Kanye verse, was on stage doing the Vulture shit, and like when this whole shit first started, his verse sounded crazy and it sounded like it's a song with Bad Bunny. Like he's still gonna have moments. People are still gonna want him as a feature. So there's just like, I think he needs to really focus on and like, who are we to like, you know what I mean? We don't know what's going on his day to day, but I feel like you got to get around people who care about him and understand the status of who he is and what he means to not only his community and like Florida and everywhere, but like just the rest of like the game. You know, a lot of young niggas look up to him. You know what I mean? Like we can't be having people like this crash out, but I don't know. And it's weird to see his people succeeding too. Cause you know, he's close with Low Shimmy. I think Low Shimmy's been consistently dropping music, you know what I mean, doing shit like that. So we need maybe some other Florida rappers to kind of wrap their arms around him and be like, yo, let's chill out for a little bit.
It's kind of, now that you bring up the Kendrick album, it's kind of interesting, like seeing Kodak on it now, especially because I feel like a lot of the things he struggles with are things that Kendrick talked about on the project. It's almost like a very interesting foil to like, you know, everything he's saying.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like Kodak is like the condition of the black community that Kendrick be talking about, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Just
Like-
institutionalized mentality. You know what I mean? Going in and out of jail since you were like a kid, and like we can tie this into like the Orlando Brown thing, but like he was 16 when he made No Flockin'. You know what I mean? Like think about where you are now. Like I still feel like a dumbass kid a lot of days. You know what I mean? Like I still make like mistakes as we should. You know what I mean? We're not expected to have everything together right now. Like Kodak's a couple years older than us, and everything that he's done has been magnified by celebrity and that type of status and everything like that. So, and he hasn't necessarily faced that many bad consequences either.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, jail.
But I don't think some niggas, like, when you've done that for so long and have been able to get in and out unscathed, you know what I mean, type shit, like, obviously does tremendous damage to your mental, but, like, he may not even really be reflecting on how that's negatively affected him yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Talking about jail a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Vince Staples show?
Oh, Elite Television.
I haven't seen it yet.
Elite Television. That first episode.
Yeah.
The first episode is great.
Yeah.
Vince's. I would love to talk about it just because I've heard mixed reviews actually.
Yeah.
Same here.
Well, I mean,
watched it yet.
honestly, I think the thing that is hurting it the most, because I did enjoy it a lot. I think what hurts it the most is just how similar in style it is to Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yes. But
And it shouldn't because it's still really good, but just like the pace and some of the concepts and just kind of like that like absurdism, but it's like Afro absurdism because it's like this is not that absurd because it's actually the crazy reality. You know what I mean? It feels very similar. And that shouldn't hurt it because it's really good. But I just Atlanta's like one of my favorite shows I've ever watched on TV. So some of the moments I don't know. I don't want this to sound like I didn't like it because I watched the whole thing in one day and really did enjoy it.
Why did Lil Dicky not receive the same criticism though?
For Dave,
yeah, I felt like that was a complete ripoff of what Donald Glover was doing in my eyes.
I think his was viewed as more jokes and comedic, whereas like Vince has came out on interviews and said there's not a single joke told in the show. And I think Atlanta kind of takes that same tone where you're never really like, I don't even feel like the characters are ever really laughing in Atlanta. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like, this is all regular to them. And then we as the viewer are like interpreting things as funny and things like that. Whereas I think Dave did stray towards being a little more unserious, a little more like ridiculous
I'd
type
agree.
shit.
Yeah.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I thought it was some of the best like TV I've seen in a while. I think the bank episode was fucking hilarious.
I loved the bank episode.
The Surf City one was great. The last episode was extremely powerful. And like, I'm not gonna obviously like I'm being extremely vague. I don't want to fuck it up for anybody. But like the last episode
Was that like the family reunion?
The last episode was with the kid whose dad knew Vince.
Oh yeah.
Dog. Like that was
it was really good.
That was kind of powerful, that one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And if you know Vince Staples and you're a fan of how he like, I love Vince Staples interviews. I think he's the best interviewee damn near in music right now, just because I think that he always is very entertaining, funny.
Almost in culture.
Yeah.
He's
but
he's fun, hilarious.
He's smart. Like he's
yeah.
really, really intelligent and like knows how to communicate a message to, I think, like minority communities without ever sounding like he's dumbing it down. You know what I mean? Like he's really, really trying to push people to have difficult conversations, but is able to approach in a way where he almost doesn't like serious out the mood. You know what I mean? Like makes it still very digestible. And I think the show was a lot of that. It's like, yo, this is real life for someone who is gang affiliated in Long Beach, California, where I think Atlanta was taking the approach of like, I'm a music manager artist. You know what I mean? Like it was more celebrity in Atlanta, and this felt more kind of grounded in day to day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I loved it. I think it's good. I really fuck with how he only sold 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Because he's like, that's all they paid for. You know what I mean? I'm not finna just pimp out the show for Netflix. You know what I mean? If y'all like it, support it. I think the promo's been really good. Really transparent. And he's teaching people about like how this shit works. You know, honestly.
Yeah.
Like he's like, you guys support this directly. Like we're gonna get more shows. You know what I mean? He's like, our marketing budget wasn't crazy. You know what I mean? So we out here in the field like promoting ourselves. Like obviously
That was a funny.
there's
video.
some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some jokes to it, but it gets people thinking. You know, so I love that shit. I'm excited to
Yeah.
keep watching. Make sure to support that shit.
Definitely. I do want to see more episodes.
100%. Do we want to talk about any other music? We listened to some shit on live stream. Karma, Sir and Isaiah Rashad.
Great song.
Excellent song. I really like that. I think that was
Gangsta
strong.
by the Free Nationals.
Fire.
I went back
song.
and listened to the last Free Nationals album yesterday again too, and I'm so excited for this next project.
I need them to drop soon.
Yeah, me too. I forgot that they like the pull that they have.
Yeah.
Cause like I didn't even really listen to like the Conway song like that. I think it's the outro on the first project, but I'm like, damn, like cause that was 2019. I think that was before I was like big Griselda.
Yeah.
You know,
Big Griselda.
Big Griselda. No, that shit's really good.
Fire. Yeah. I think if there's anything else, we'll think of it. But the hottest topic of the week, what I want to get our thoughts on, we really got to dig into is you can't really take your girl anywhere now. You know what I mean? Like anywhere, whether it's an Usher concert, Afrobeat vibes, you know what I mean? Like it's free game for everybody, I guess.
We should definitely play the video on the full thing, but that video is ridiculous, bro.
We're talking about Omalay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A prominent, I would say, or like quickly becoming prominent Afrobeat artist who had a show in London, I want to say London or Australia, where he, like a lot of artists do, invited a girl up on stage, and things got a little hectic because this girl had a boyfriend.
She was there with a man.
First of all, okay, let's start here. You bring a girl to a concert.
Yeah.
Can like are you like, yo, like you should go on stage, and like if she gets called on stage, like how do you feel about that?
I've struggled with this because I'm like, I don't really see a reason, like, to be honest, and I'm very against this celebrity crush thing. I think that shit is weird because at the end of the day, we're all people.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at like people going on stage and interacting with the artist and having fun. I do think if it's my girl, I'm gonna be like, bro, like, you really gonna go up there and dance on this guy? Like, because we know how he knew. We all knew how that was gonna go, bro. We all knew how that was gonna go.
Okay, but I've seen it be like, so like, let's take it from your perspective. Like, who's an artist that you find attractive? Say like Tyler or someone invites you on stage during Water. What you
During
doing?
Water.
You know, or like whoever, you know, Kehlani, whatever. I don't know, bro. Like who we saying? Because who's a woman artist who would do this?
Say Pink Panthers calls you up.
I don't think that's my vibe. But
You're not going up there?
what am I gonna do up there?
Yeah, I'm not going up either.
I'm just standing there. Like, she doesn't do anything.
Okay,
She just walks across the stage.
Okay, who do you want? Dua Lipa?
He said Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa's crazy.
Dua Lipa calls you up on stage?
Let's just say who's an attractive woman artist? I'm really blank. I'm fumbling right now. Let me think.
He said, "Let me think." I can't.
Glorilla
Yo,
invite you on stage. What you doing?
Yeah, Glow.
let's just say like Kehlani. That's the easy.
Okay,
That's the easy
okay.
One. Kehlani. I'm definitely going on stage. I don't know what I'm doing though. What is she offering?
Like she tries to give you a lap dance.
But you there with your girlfriend?
If I'm there with my girlfriend, I wouldn't go.
Okay, yeah, but basically,
Unless she's like, yo, you have to. Then I'm like, all right, I'll do it. But like, if we haven't talked about it and she's calling me on stage and she's about to do all that, I'll be like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna be respectful tonight. No.
This is what she
But
does
she's
on
doing
stage.
She's doing the most.
She's
That's
doing the
crazy.
most, bro.
So-
I thought it was
Umalay-
planted, to be honest.
This is what Umalay does to a man's girlfriend. This is your queen on stage. How you feel about this?
No, that is ridiculous.
And can you stay with her after this happens? Umalay has
Nah.
Umalay just bench her queen over on stage.
Yeah. To a song called Bend You.
Literally bent her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's doing way too much.
Is this on her?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not on Omalay.
That's why I thought it was staged, because I was like, bro, she's doing a lot. Like, she looks like she's actually like a dancer.
Actually,
Yeah.
Like, you know what
She
I'm
was
saying? Like
moving-
a performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if this was staged, this is the greatest thing ever. And I feel terrible for the guy who seemed to have been heartbroken. There's videos of this nigga pacing around looking lost as fuck after the concert.
Honestly, I think it might have been.
You think it might have been
Now
staged?
that I think about it, because I was like, damn, how do they got videos of the guy and the girl after the show?
Why are there so many angles of it?
You know what I mean?
There's a million different angles.
And the security guard was laughing too. Like they were visibly pointing and laughing. It looked like a Drewski skit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Honestly, it was. If it was staged, it was really well done.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Okay, we're continuing and pretending the conversation though that it is real because this is
Yeah.
hilarious. What's your instant reaction after?
Like my girl goes up and
Your
does
girl
all
is
that.
like this has happened to you. Now.
I'm not in the crowd when she comes back. As soon as-
But you
as
paid
soon-
for the concert
Huh?
tickets.
No, I might just
You're
go-
leaving the
I'm-
Umalay concert.
I'm going on standing somewhere else. I'm probably pissed. I'm probably leaving the Umalay concert.
Can you
but
keep listening to Umalay?
No.
You never play another Umalay song.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm watching it. Probably gonna film it.
Film it.
And then once
What is this guy talking
No,
about?
that's facts to show
And
her
then-
what she did.
And then once I film it, I'm going to leave the crowd. I'm gonna head straight to the bar,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna text her, "Hey, just so you know, like I'm leaving," and then I'm gonna leave.
That's
Leaving the relationship or the venue?
I'm leaving the venue tonight.
Yeah.
But you're staying in the relationship.
We can talk about it later, but at that moment, I'm leaving the venue.
That's a very good way. That's a great way to deal with it.
Look at this guy mature.
I don't know if that's the most mature thing, to be honest.
What would be
way
the
more
most mature?
I think that's the most mature thing. Like, yo, I don't feel very great about what just happened. I'm separating myself from the situation. We
So
can
I
talk
don't-
about this
yeah,
later.
I don't wanna say
I could call
something-
you a Uber or something. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I'm not
mature.
calling her Uber. No.
Oh, me, I'm never speaking to that woman again. You are a stranger to me.
And you know what?
At this point, you are just another. You're a stage dancer at Umalay's concert. This is your profession now. You're not. I don't. Who are you? Are you? You're what? Why would you ever speak to this person again? That's the public embarrassment.
And you know what the worst part about
Niggas
it
is pointing and laughing at you, bro, and you are literally gonna see this person again.
The worst part about it is like, bro, the African community, especially West African community, is very connected, bro. You know that as soon as somebody figured out who that girl was, they sent videos to her friends, her family. You know they're gossiping hard right now. Also, that video is super viral. So
Yeah.
she's not going to escape that for a minute.
No.
This nigga also just
That-
looks crazy.
Yeah, the relationship's over. The relationship is 100% over.
Yeah, that's not recoverable.
Mm-mm.
I don't think. Why he did all that though? Yeah, I guess
What,
you know,
like
and
pace around?
to be fair, I guess he didn't. No, I'm talking about Umalay, but I guess
Oh.
Umalay didn't know. Umalay had no idea
mean,
that
even-
woman had a man.
Even if he did know, that's not really his role to like, bro, this guy's like kind of on the bad boy, sad boy, lover boy type time. Like that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like that.
This
kinda,
nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You expect him
Yeah.
to respect a relationship, bro?
This man steals your queen, bro. This nigga right
is
here,
he doing
bro.
like a core workout on stage?
You know, he's getting ready for it. I gotta see.
I have to go to one of these shows now, though. I have to.
Nah, he's crazy.
who
He
is
does
that?
it to everyone's woman.
That's what I'm saying.
It's his thing.
So this is nasty because this slideshow, I feel like he posted multiple occasions of him doing it to other people.
Umalay is a homewrecker. This man took your queen, bro.
Deeds.
I'm sick.
Deeds were done.
I'm fucking sick, bro.
I'm very excited for him though because I do really like that Boy Alone project, and I feel like this is ultimately
I gotta
going to
get this
lead
off
back
the
to the music, especially with him having just dropped the single Holy Ghost. Like, I feel like he's going to have a moment based on this because at the very least, people are going to buy his concert tickets. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like, I think even just seeing his name circulate on like meme pages in the US, I'm like, bro, this guy has broken some kind of barrier.
The conversation is hilarious because everyone is discovering him honestly. Because I've heard like people say like rapper like brings your girl says like this is not a rapper. Like that's Umalay. Like what are we talking about? I don't. But
it's genius.
yeah, it's gonna
Whether
be
it was
springboard.
organic, whether it was real plant, whatever it was, it definitely is working wonders for him and enforcing a personal brand and one that makes sense for him.
Okay, so then why though?
Huh?
This is the niggas is too horny.
Why? What? Like
We're
like
talking about-
Omalay's too horny.
I'm saying everyone is. Why is this the way to build a brand now?
Well, because the brand, like Osei
Why does
said,
this
the brand
in so
isn't-
many ways?
The brand isn't horny. The brand is bad boy steal your bitch. You know what I mean? that's the brand, that's a good brand to have. That's a maybe not a good brand to have, but that is an archetype that we've seen throughout the history of modern music.
It works.
It works.
Mhm.
The bad boy shit has been going on since the 60s. That's Mick Jagger.
We're
Bad
frozen.
boy. Oh god. Umale is Mick Jagger.
Is that the title?
He's a modern day Mick Jagger.
Jagger?
You're crazy. Okay, but I did want to kind of tie the because I do. You're right. You know what I mean? The sexy thing, all that, whatever. Still your girl, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
too
thing,
horny
right?
for you.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot, and I feel like it's everywhere. I feel like it's kind of a problem. You see it with these leaks now that are surfacing everywhere with these women. You know what I mean? But that's all I see on Twitter. That's all I see on Twitter, bro.
what
These niggas is just
Bobby
posting
Altoff?
fucking fake Bobby Altoff and talking about Ruby Rose, bro. It's
the fake shit is scary. The deep fake,
Yeah.
like
It's terrifying.
like porn shit is really scary.
It is really scary.
Bobby's been in the news crazy because I guess she just got a divorce too. Dropped the most awkward Wiz Khalifa interview ever. She's
Yeah.
clip, right? Is she done?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like
she's
seeing her.
fried, and she's kind of getting her bag. I don't think that she's gonna lose money at this point. I think that she's established in at least white people podcast culture, and she can go do that. But like, whoa, rappers and like black artists got to stop doing interviews with her.
You really think she's a stab? I think she could. You think, but she's gonna keep it in. I guess she
I
does have
wouldn't-
over
I-
M followers.
I
on
wouldn't
YouTube.
say established, but she's in a position to continue making good money for the rest of her life.
Yeah, yeah.
If she just like change, she got to switch it up a little bit. But
I'm
she
interested
got
to
it.
see where it goes, man. I don't know. She was hot for a moment. She had it, and then it just seemed like I didn't hear anything for months. And now she's been back with divorce rumors, Wiz Khalifa, and fake AI porn now.
Yeah,
But yeah, regardless of how you feel personally, the fake deep shit AI whatever, bro, bad.
yeah.
So bad.
But I mean, the Ruby
Unfortunately,
Rose one was real.
Yeah,
I heard.
Let me just take,
I heard
from my research.
from my
Let me
research.
just take a moment to say, bro, like this leak culture is disgusting, bro. Like,
Totally.
Yeah.
We gotta stop doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, niggas is horny, bro. Niggas is horny, bro. I don't know what, like, it's literally, bro. People are incels, bro. They're not actually talking to women in real life. They gotta find the shit on the internet.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
I thought Elon was supposed to clean up Twitter. I thought that was his whole shtick. Like niggas ain't doing this no more. We getting rid of the porn. It's everywhere. I don't get what is we doing right now,
Yeah,
It
bro.
definitely got worse when he.
It
definitely
got
worse.
terrible, bro. It's like
bad.
yo. But yeah, Ruby Rose. Why is she famous? No, this is and like okay. I've realized when I say that it could come off very disrespectful. Ma'am, I'm not sure what you did to attain the level of fame that you're currently at. So
Miss Rose.
Miss Rose. I'm just wondering. I'm inquiring.
I don't know what she does. Do you?
No,
I feel like she got famous off of. Damn, this might be misinformation, but I do feel like she got famous first from dating Playboy Cardi. I think that's how it started.
and you know what I was gonna say. I thought that she got famous from dating DDG.
That was the next tier fame.
I think that's what got her because wasn't she in the YouTube videos with him?
Yes.
Okay.
At a point, I think.
And now she's a rapper.
So I guess she was. I mean, the internet, IMDb says that she first gained fame as the main model in the Bad and Bougie video.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
She's in Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, but I think she was just kind of buzzing in the Atlanta scene for being like an influencer or just like just a bad gal in that scene.
Bad gal.
And then they put her in the video, and then you're right. That's when it really ramped up.
That influencer bag gotta be crazy.
It's gotta be crazy, man.
So much cash.
Could we be influencers?
I think that's what we're trying to do.
But like, yeah, I guess
You want to get like a BBL and shit?
You know what I mean? Are none of us attractive enough just to do it off the strength of our pictures? I think O'Shea could do it with the right branding.
Maybe I gotta change some things. I think
I feel you.
I think it could work for me, but I think I need to get into this more first. And I gotta get famous for something of substance, and then it'll be like, oh, he kind of cute. And that's how it's gonna work for me.
That's gonna be the way that you get your fucking Fashion Nova sponsorship.
I don't want Fashion Nova.
Would you do it if they came to you with a bag though?
No,
You lying.
I would.
Fashion Nova offers
I did
you.
say I was gonna lie on this podcast. That was actually true, but no, there's definitely some clothing brands that I do want to collab with, though.
If Fashion Nova came correct with the bag,
No, because Fashion Nova just cooked, bro.
but you got to put in your bio. What if they came with you?
No,
2 M's,
exactly,
2
I'm not
M's, 2
doing
M's,
that.
2 M's.
No.
You're lying.
For Fashion Nova in the bio.
Oh wait, you said 2 M's?
Yeah.
2 M's.
Oh, there's real money.
You got to post them consistently once a week for a year. Fashion Nova ambassador in your Instagram bio. Like when you post, it's gotta be like hashtag Nova Men.
I'm currently not in the position to turn down $2 million.
Yeah.
So I would have to say yes to that. At
Yeah.
This point. But I don't think Fashion Nova aligns with my personal brand. Right
Ultraviolet by Fashion Nova.
Shit, if they want to hit Ultraviolet, they want to hit my party series, with the fucking bag. Let's do it.
Can you pop off? Can you tell these niggas about it?
About my party?
Can you advertise it?
Oh yeah. Damn, you right. I gotta talk my shit
You know
a
what I'm
little bit
saying?
more. Miles loves it when I talk my shit. When I pop my shit.
Pause.
yo.
Nigga wild.
Rewind. Nah, but I run a playlist and party series called Radio's Dead.
Yeah.
And we're doing a party in DC March 23rd. It's called Ultraviolet. You already know what it's gonna be, bro. If you've already been to one of my parties, you already know the vibes. If you haven't been, bro, it's a lot of good music. There will be food, good drinks,
Bad gals.
good people, bad gals, good times. You know what I'm saying? Wear something purple. Wear your best cocktail attire. We going up, bro.
It's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be a movie.
You know what I'm saying? Spencer's gonna be out there.
Miles might even come out.
Shit.
Miles would love to come out, but Miles owes all my money to Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
I will not be anywhere until April.
Yeah.
I'll pop back out in April.
Smart.
Nah, makes sense.
I'm ducked off. We need you to do it in LA though. That's the goal. That's the
Definitely.
goal. That's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah. Bro, it's just all a building process. So.
Know what I'm saying? Okay. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about just something that was on my mind because obviously we're currently talking and podcasting. I think we've done this for a little minute. But I'm just like more so media in general, you know what I mean? Because ever since you had that journalism topic, I've really been thinking about just the state of where we're at in this shit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all the celebrities, athletes, all these people kind of dipping into media? Do you think it's kind of becoming more competition for people like us that maybe don't have that same status?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely it's, there's way more incentive to watch someone like that podcast. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, you could be a sports journalist, for 20 years, but fucking Shaq retires and wants to be
Do the big
an
podcast.
analyst. Yeah, he's gonna definitely take your job. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but I guess we just got to get famous.
You think they're good at this though?
I mean, I don't watch enough podcasts to honestly say. And normally when I'm watching podcasts, it's not like the celebrity podcasts. Like
Right.
the ones that I watch are ones that are like not that.
That's what I kind of wanted to see because I wasn't sure if I was just weird or I'm like, I don't think their podcasts are the most interesting.
Yeah.
Like I can't really. I don't think they're good chatters all the time.
Who does the best one? What celebrity?
Shannon Sharp right now has got the best one. Is that a podcast though?
Yeah.
I think I would count Nightcap that he does like with Ocho Cinco.
Still, yeah.
That's a
Still
pod.
fire, yeah.
That's a
shit's
pod. That shit is
hilarious.
super
Yeah.
tough. I don't think Club Shade. I think that's more of like an interview series.
Yeah.
I think that's really really good. I'm trying to think of who.
You be sending Paul George's shit all the time.
Paul George is. I don't like Paul George.
Oh, you sent Kawhi's, not
I like
not,
it was fucking what's it called? I like Draymond Green's. I like DeMar DeRozan just did a really if you have not seen DeMar DeRozan and Draymond Green sit down and talk, the best athlete conversation I've seen in a very long time. They get into like mental health, all that shit. Excellent. But I watch a lot of the sports ones, but I'm thinking more so I think my critiques more so comes for the people outside of sports. Because I think being a sports media personality, those shits have a lot of value just because they can speak to the game more so than the regular person.
Yeah.
But these musician podcasts don't always hit the best for me. Or like they had like, you know what I mean? They had I think Spotify threw a bag at like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Is that who she's dating or whatever? They did a podcast and I heard about like 5 minutes of that one and that was some of the worst like talking I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Just
that
bad.
doesn't seem like it would be good.
Awful, bro. Awful. But these niggas is getting paid for it. And I'm like, we're trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Why is it's calm, bro?
I mean, I think it's a competitive space, and I think that there is oversaturation. But I also think one reason that we're going to be successful and that smaller creators can still succeed is that the internet is so vast, and everything at some point is going to exist on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think I might have talked about this earlier, but just like seeing Kai do the 24-hour stream for Black History Month, like that is something that is super unusual now, but in 10 years might not be. I think live streaming is going to become a real thing. I mean, you see people coming out with the metaverse glasses or whatever they're called.
Oh my God, are you good? Would you get the Apple Vision Pros?
Nah.
You say that now, but like, and I'm not trying to say that you aren't serious about what you're saying, but I do feel like in 10 years there might be something that's a little bit more accessible
and smaller
and
I mean,
like cleaner.
But for me, what it is it's like, it seems like that is the best when like consuming media, right? That's like what it's for. I don't know. Like the only enticing thing that I've seen was the NBA shit. Yeah. You know, they got sent where it's like you watch all the games and you stats and Twitter and the group chat right here. But I'm like, this is mad disconnected. Yeah. Like with other people. You know what I mean? Like if I'm going to watch basketball, I would like to watch it with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not somebody that really just, like I said, watches a lot of TV alone. So it's like, I don't know. That seems like it seems like it separates people. It's like something personal, you know?
It's also, it's like way too much going on. Like, how could you ever be fully engaged with any of it?
Yeah. And I'm definitely trying to push back against this, you know, cyber age that we're entering, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I can see that for you, for sure. I think the vast majority of the public will resist a lot of these things, but eventually will fall into them.
Yeah.
I went to a Meta event and they were giving out these Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses that could like literally like, it wasn't like there was anything in the actual lens, but you could take pictures with them. You could listen to music. You can make phone calls. Like
I demoed those too, I think.
From sunglasses.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I shot like a whole little video on them. Ken wanted to see what they were like. He let me like demo them for a couple days.
Y'all think the robots are gonna take over one day?
I think so, but I think it's gonna be in a way that is very subtle.
Or like, what if like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all saw there was like this whole thing. I have AT&T, and I didn't get affected by the shutdown. Like apparently like the service shut down yesterday or some shit. Like niggas couldn't make calls or whatever. Yeah. But like, imagine if we just become so reliant on technology and then shit just goes out one day.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
We already are so reliant on technology.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's very, very scary. I don't.
But I mean, back to the VR.
Yeah.
I do agree that it's definitely, once Apple did it, it seems like that's how shit normally works, right? Like tech innovators will innovate and it'll be a little too scary, a little too confusing for the average consumer, and then Apple will do it and it will become, you know, they'll make the interface clean, they'll make it seem like low barriers to entry, like they always do, you know, maybe the best marketed company in the history of America. You know what I mean? Like they'll make it accessible and people will buy it. Once we get that price point down a little bit, we're going to see it everywhere.
How much is it?
Three bands?
Yeah. It's not accessible right now.
No.
Wow, that's crazy. Why niggas? You know, there's like I saw someone selling a basketball. Wilson's selling an airless basketball for $2,500.
Airless basketball? So what? Like it never gets flat?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd buy.
$2,500.
No, I'm playing. That's
bro. What are
that's
these
crazy.
Price points?
No, that's crazy.
Dude,
that's
who's
crazy.
buying these products, bro?
No, it's insane.
I guess 3,000 is just a little drop in a bucket for some people.
Yeah.
Not I. I could see just if I see anyone walk in any regular place with those big ass Apple glasses, first of all, you look like a walking lick. Like someone's gonna just try to take. Those are something that you can only wear in like the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
For sure. It's like very much like sitting down on your couch to me. Like I hope people don't start walking around with those things on.
Yeah, not a fan.
But okay, so should we talk about maybe worst bars?
Yeah, we could do worst bars.
The worst bars ever heard. This little trending thing on Twitter, you know what I mean? An opportunity to maybe highlight the logics of the world. People like that.
I mean, I liked it because like the other day we listened to the new Central C song, where not once, not twice, but thrice talks about, you know, the shaved coochie. And it was pretty insane to me.
That was cringy.
That was cringy. And I was like, oh yeah, there's definitely been some terrible bar. Like a really bad bar will ruin a song because you can no longer like play this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in front of people.
Why did he do that? Central C didn't have to do all that. Someone with notoriously terrible bars, Eminem, says a lot of just outlandish things.
He definitely.
Very, very outlandish things. And some of it gets very, very sexual at times. Like a little bit, like just, I don't know. He's someone who I immediately thought of when I heard this.
Like what comes to mind?
I'm trying to find the song. You're wild, bro.
Because I mean, you could talk about like, I'm thinking about like, what was the song? Was it Kim? where he's talking about his like ex-wife. And
Yes.
He's talking about like killing the bitch and like doing all that.
Crazy shit. Like it's either violent or really sexual. That's a disturbed man. How did he get off all the shit that he said? And no one is like, you should go to like therapy.
Is this a real bar, by the way? Let me show the people. Can you see that?
What does it say?
I'll put it on the screen. It
I
said,
don't even want to say it out loud.
nah, you got to read it.
Yeah, you
No,
got it.
I'm not-
You got to read it.
That soundbite's too crazy.
Read it.
Let me see. I'll
Read
read
it.
it. I'll
Read it.
read it. I'll
Read
read
it.
it. I'll read it.
All right.
A quote from, is this Quavo?
So that's Quavo.
Quavo in the song Young Nigga. I'll eat a nigga ass like an almond joy.
Nah, bro. I see a lot of these posts and I'm like, this can't be real.
It can't
This has to be
be.
taken out
This
of
is
context.
Photoshop and shit.
But one that is real that I definitely remember hearing and just being like, yo, what are we doing? Was Lil Durk when he said, you turn me on when you be shaving off your pussy.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Niggas love
Making that
shit.
macaroni sound when it gushy.
Oh god.
Oh,
Dirk has some of the worst bars of all time.
Dirk has some bad ones, bro.
Yeah.
I'm hearing. That's a good one. The ass quake bar from Big Sean.
Yeah, but I like that. Like when a bad, sometimes bad bars work and become like iconic. You know what I mean? Like that is not a song ruiner to me. If anything, that's a song enhancer, even though it's bad.
Build a house up on that ass. That's
That's
an
an ass state. Bro,
my
everybody in the
weed-
club yells that shit.
That is, people do. I guess yeah. You can't. It can't be a bad bar if people are chanting it.
You know what I mean? Like Kanye has a lot of those that like should be like probably bad bars, but everyone just kind of like rocks with it.
Bro, the craziest line. I knew Kanye could get anything off when he got off the bleached asshole line.
Bro, like what?
In one of like the most epic Kanye songs ever. You know what I mean? Like if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole, I'm gonna get bleach on my t-shirt and I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
Bro, after that Kid Cudi hook and an amazing Metro Boomin drop, bro, that's his first line.
That's the first. He starts off the song. That's when Kanye
He
I
loves
think,
doing that
lost
shit.
it.
He loves doing that shit.
I think that's when Kanye really kind of fell off.
But
Drake has.
he got crazy shit off before that too. Like
Yeah.
Yeezus, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Eating Asian pussy, all I need is sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah.
Kanye
Ooh.
likes to have fun with it.
Ooh, you're right. Drake has some really bad.
I'm trying
ones.
to bro.
Say that you're a lesbian girl, me too.
Crazy,
And
crazy.
off the new project, what was it? I think that I'm bi because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
one of the guys.
Yeah. Something
What
like
a-
that was wild.
Yo,
Got so many chains that call me Chaining Tatum.
that's really bad. too.
crazy.
So many chains come. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And one of my favorite Drake songs there was nigga said, "I'm getting green like Earth Day." Like this nigga is not. This nigga's a funny. We let him get a lot of shit off that we should not let him get off.
I agree.
Jose, I feel like you've had in your freestyling days, you've had some crazy bars.
What, me?
Yeah, just Jose classics.
Oh yeah, I feel like when I get on the mic, I say anything. You know.
Went to the store to get Molik.
That's really all you say.
Yeah. Literally.
I feel like Young Thug has some bad bars.
Oh,
yes.
he
Wait,
might.
wait.
I don't know if I call Young Thug. I think Young Thug fits in that Kanye like place where it's like maybe not even just bad. It's just completely outlandish.
Oh, that one bar
Like-
where he's like, "I never thought I'd be gay" or whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's at the beginning of Punk.
Yeah.
It's a crazy
I was
bar.
like-
He performed it on the NPR Tiny Desk.
Yeah. I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Something wrong with the pussy. That's a great Young Thug line.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great Young Thug line.
I know there's more.
Nah, he said some crazy shit.
I need to just look it up really quick.
Just some other stuff that I saw today. You see Joe Biden said the key to his fucking 50 million year marriage is good sex.
No way.
Joe Biden. said
Joe
that?
Biden said that.
That's fire.
You think Joe Biden still be fucking at 81?
Man, that's.
No?
God.
You don't think Sleepy Joe getting it like
We
that?
gotta get that guy out of here, bro.
He fell the other day. That was
He
hilarious.
falls every other
Get all
day.
these old
He's
people
so
out of here,
old.
bro.
You guys see him like in
So
South
old.
Central?
No.
He just like popped up in South Central and was just like at like it didn't even look like anywhere crazy. Like I'll pull that. I'll find the picture.
Is he?
bro.
Is that not terrifying, bro? Like that nigga's 81, like
It's
running
scary.
our whole operation.
Yeah.
It's terrifying, bro.
We can't look serious to anybody
Mhm.
at all. And his comp is this nigga. This nigga Trump is 77.
You guys buying the Trump shoes?
Oh my God, the Trump ones.
It's so bad.
They're really ugly. I'm
They're
not gonna
awful.
lie.
Y'all tripping? This
Like,
shit's fire.
if they were
no
actually,
way.
Give me
if they were
3K.
actually fire, like I might buy them, but like
You'd buy the Trump ones if they were fire.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Nah.
Let me see. With the gold, you wouldn't put them on.
nah,
with like
I can't support
white
Trump.
tee. You know what I'm saying? Some light blue jeans.
Bro, they got the full flag on the back. with like a little
did you
T
see what
on
he
it.
said about the mugshot stuff too?
No.
He was basically like, "Yo, black people respect me more because of my mugshot pictures."
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
he's a
no.
terrible guy.
They don't like us. You think Morgan Wallen has a pair?
Probably. you know, he shipped them out to him as soon as they got made.
Joe Biden pulls up to South Los Angeles. What is Joe doing? I gotta hear this. That nigga looks crazy, bro. That's a crazy nigga, bro.
Like, what's he doing?
Yo, I gotta get the Trump one off the screen.
Joe Biden is crazy.
Yo, comment down below if you buy a pair.
Joe
You know what I'm
Biden really
saying?
said good sex is the key to his long marriage.
He did. It could be fake. It could
Outta
be
here,
fake.
bro.
That's
Also-
gotta be fake, bro.
What else? I'm just thinking also there was some actually crazy things I saw this week. Machine Gun Kelly tattooed his whole body black. Did you see that?
Yeah, yo.
Why did he do that?
What's going on here?
What's going on with
Feel-
bro?
I feel slightly charged. I don't know.
No, not charged. Just like he's on crazy.
Just
drugs
putting that
again.
narrative out there.
You think he's trying to turn himself black?
I think
with
he's just-
tattoos.
I think he has
Hey.
a lot of problems, bro.
I know what I'm saying, but I just want to slander real quick.
What is going on here?
Y'all don't think that's kind of fire?
He looks like a 2K. Have you ever like? That's what I'm saying. Like,
He just
he's like
kinda
a
looks like
2K
Venom.
player. Literally looks like Venom.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm just confused to be honest.
He's another one. Like, how did he get this off? Like, how did Machine Gun Kelly become a person that like is talked about in the news?
It's a great question.
I mean, he's a pretty successful artist, I would say.
Do we have slaps?
I can't name one song.
He has that one song that's got like 50 rappers on it. That's kind of a slapper.
Yeah.
Him, Waka Flocka, somebody. I don't know what the song's called, but
Shout out Machine Gun Kelly.
he's big in the white community.
That's his demographic.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a member, I would like to dispute.
We don't support him. We don't.
Yeah, yeah.
We do not support Machine Gun Kelly.
None of my homies listen to Machine Gun Kelly.
The last thing that I saw we can kind of end on that I thought was just hilarious is I think do you watch the Last Dance documentary?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mike, alleged GOAT. Some people say that. LeBron to me, but whatever. Did his documentary talking about his last season. Everyone watched it. Big pandemic content or whatever, right? The entire, like, they got like 4 or 5 of these niggas on that Bulls roster are now doing a tour called the No Bull Tour, where they literally dispute everything that this nigga said in the documentary. They're like, this lying ass
Really?
nigga, bro. It's
That's
Scottie
hilarious.
Pippen, Horace Grant, I think Bill Carter, like all these niggas are just like, yo, this nigga was capping. like we do not fuck with this nigga at all, bro. And if you get to do it, you know what I mean? We finna go on tour and talk about it too, fuck nigga.
Oh, that's fire. Are they doing like state, like where are they performing?
So this is where it gets crazy. They're starting, and the only dates right now are in Australia, because I guess Scottie Pippen is like an NBL, like Australian Basketball League ambassador. So this nigga has Horace Grant and all these old ass niggas from the Bulls just in Australia talking about
That's
why
crazy.
they don't fuck with Michael Jordan.
That's insane.
It's really funny, actually.
This niggas can just say whatever now. Whoever it's really about whoever gets the camera first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever gets the airtime first and you get the story out, they're gonna be who we roll with. Because these niggas look crazy now.
That's crazy.
You just can't go against Mike.
But I mean, if he's slandering, bro, you kind of have to, right?
He just kind of called them bitches. He's
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm kind of the Don here.
they just look crazy because like they don't have. Doesn't seem like they have real funding or backing.
You know,
Whereas Mike has the whole documentary.
they're just chatting.
like an elite
Like even
documentary.
even I watched The Last Dance. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely like something that everybody saw.
You know, like these niggas is just kind of running around. They gotta just bring it stateside.
It would be so hard to be Scottie Pippen.
That nigga's ugly as shit.
It would be so hard.
That's the craziest looking person I've seen
Scottie
in a while. He looks like a
Scottie's-
real life caricature.
He takes more L's than Kid Cudi. He definitely does.
I don't know about that.
I think Scottie might take the most L's.
that nigga pissed me off. You see, did we talk about that? What this nigga said about Gambino?
Oh no, that was crazy.
Like he's just like, do you want to work with Gambino? He's like, I'd rather not, or like I'm cool off.
Kid
that.
Cudi said he was cool off working with Donald Glover, which is the craziest thing ever.
Kid Cudi be getting shots like that. Pause. But Kid Cudi be shooting at Kid Cudi, bro. That
Because
nigga,
he just talks too much. Bro.
Yeah.
so much chatter.
Yeah.
For what?
It's literally for what?
Everyone talks to. We got to take away. I think you should have everyone should have a Twitter time limit per week. You know what I mean? If you're a frequent tweeter, you should only be able to get off this much shit per week before you gotta wrap it up.
What you said about A$AP Rocky, I'll say about Kid Cudi. Time to step aside, bro.
Time
to step aside, bro.
I actually really enjoyed that Free National song though. So
Yeah.
my mind has changed a little bit. Like Rocky had a good verse on Outside All Night and that joint. So
Yeah,
I'm more interested. I just don't know if I'm super excited yet.
it's not. Yeah. I feel you.
But I do walk back my comments a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. I can admit when
You're
I'm
kind of excited for the project.
I'll listen to it now.
Okay. You weren't gonna listen to it before?
Bro, like I just feel like Testing was just a bad taste, bro.
I would go back to that album. I really think if you went back to that album, you would really enjoy it.
The last thing that Rocky did that I really liked was Cozy Tapes too.
Fire. Both of the Cozy Tapes, I think,
Cozy
are really,
tapes
really
are
good.
so good.
I think that Rocky's someone who I think is a lot like Schoolboy Q. Like you almost have to go back and listen to it, and you have to remind yourself of how fire the shit is. Because I don't know if it hits right off first listen.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily the strength of their projects, but
I mean, those are some older artists, but I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about like the next generation and get your guys' insight on some upcoming trends in 2024.
Ooh.
You know, like what do you think is going to be something that we see this year that really is prominent and really pushes culture and is just something that like, you know, everyone's doing. Like I think about like what Four Bats did, you know what I mean? And how you already see like, what's his name? Isaiah Falls with Florida Baby, like a very similar thing with Motion. Just kind of that like pitched up, like hood R&B aesthetic. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But what are some trends that you guys see taking over the next year?
I think, and I kind of want to talk about this when we were talking about the horniness epidemic earlier, but like Chow Lee and how he kind of approaches tracks. And like I've never heard someone be that vulgar and like explicit on tracks as consistently as he is. Yeah. But now you're seeing the song starting to catch momentum. You know what I mean? Because people are like, what the fuck did he just say? Yeah. Like this nigga's talking, he said, what he said, like, girl, you got a pretty vagina or something like that, bro. Like, like
he's that song that's going up, Swag It.
Yeah.
Like the opening line is, how do you feel about being my side bitch? And then later he calls himself Mr. Vagina on the track.
Yeah. Like I think that type of really vulgar, explicit rap is going to be a more prominent thing as we continue on in this year. What other trends?
But I think that is definitely gonna, especially that sound, bro. I think Cash Cobain.
Oh, wah. This one's fixed. Well, at least we're not getting fucking copyrighted. That made me so mad. The copyright? Yeah. Yeah, I hated it. Ooh, what else is another trend going up? That was a good question. How do you feel about me and my side chick? Would you ever tell that to a girl outside?
Yeah. I have, but I feel like just not directly like that.
You're lying.
Nah, I don't think I've ever said that.
You don't seem like the type of guy who could manage a side chick.
Not
even like as a shot, as like I feel like it's like that's a lot of stress.
I would rather, like, I feel like when I'm dating, like if I have a girlfriend, that's really my person. Like I don't like to do all that other type stuff. But if I'm not, if I don't have a girlfriend, like it's whatever.
You know they say black men don't cheat.
I'm in that category. Yes, I'm in line with that. I don't know if I'm in line with that statement, but
you don't know if how are you not in line with that statement?
I exist within that statement.
What do you mean you're not in line with that statement?
It's what I said, bro. I'm in line with that statement.
Oh, you are.
No, okay. Sorry. I don't think I'm in line with that statement, but I exist within the lines of that statement.
Ladies, watch out for this man.
And I won't explain that.
Trends.
I have no more comment on the situation.
No more comments. Trends. Yeah, I think the sexy drill scene will get even bigger. I think that sound is going to explode and really be big outside New York. Because I feel like it's the first thing since like drill that we've heard out of New York that has the potential to go like super mainstream. I mean Drake already used it, so
I think just on some other shit, obviously country in different genres.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think different types of people doing country music as opposed to like maybe the blonde haired like white girl or like, you know what I mean, the more traditional beer drinking. tractor driving, like, you know what I mean? Zach
Hating.
Bryan.
Hating.
No, I'm saying like those, those stereotypes. I think we're gonna get like, more black people experimenting in country. I think that when you I obviously don't know everything that they're saying, but like the more traditional Latin American artists that are blowing up, I think there is a country aesthetic to them. You know what I mean? So I just think that vibe, that cowboy boot, cowboy hat thing is going to really be more prominent in 2024.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's also going to be big. What other artists do you think will branch out into country specifically? Who's gonna bite? Not bite, but who's gonna ride that wave?
It'll be a Texas person with I need a strong voice. You know what I mean? I think there's going to be someone who could really, really sing that, not to say that the people who are in it don't sing well, because I think to insult like the talent or say that it doesn't, like, sonically it's like not developed would be wrong. But I think, maybe more like traditional R&B type voice is going to enter into the country space.
This is a country song.
Like I could see something like that. You know what I mean? What if like Giveon did a country song?
Man,
You think I could get that nigga popping
Giveon just
again?
needs to do anything.
You know what I mean? He needs to just something with the voice. The gimmick is.
Yeah. What else? Trends.
Music
It's
is
a difficult question, bro.
What else is? I'm trying to think.
I
of
mean,
rap.
like I think we saw a lot of Jersey Club influence, obviously in 2023.
Yes.
And I hear those drums really kind of in pop now in like everything. So I think that's going to continue to get pushed to the forefront, like a little bit more, like it's like the kick is on every beat in like Jersey Club. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more like bump, like 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to like traditional, like either just straight up 4/4 or like swing. You know what I mean?
How do you feel like the year has gotten started off in music? What you guys is feeling overall about like where we're at?
People are saying that they're still bored. I think we've got a strong start. Like, I think between the Savage project and the Kanye West project.
Yeah, you're right.
Bored
Those
as
are
shit.
two. You think
I'm bored as shit.
really? You
Overall.
don't like either of those projects?
Fine. They're both fine. I think I was on a high after Kanye project. I like a couple of the songs, but I don't think it's gonna be like an album of the year contender.
I listened to the Ye project, Savage project, Kali Uchis project.
Yeah, that's not bad for January, February. That's definitely not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad at all, but like it's not. Yeah, I'm not saying no
do you guys
one's
know who
crazy.
Mick Gee is?
MCK.
MK period GEE. Super. It's like Dijon.
Yeah.
It's like in that world.
I have not been able to. Okay,
Yeah. He dropped a new album this year that's really good.
I think someone put me onto this. I don't know who put me onto this.
You know who put me onto him freshman year of college? Will Portman.
Really, this seems very Will Portman.
It's really fire though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying like the year has been like. I am saying the year has been kind of like mid. Honestly, I'm excited for like the new Normani project just because like I hope she brings something new to like R&B. But like, there hasn't been any artists that I've really like been like, oh, this is crazy. R2R Mo has been really fun to get into a lot.
Yeah.
But
I think
the New York shit.
I think it's boring too, actually, because I just scrolled through my like songs and like what I'm listening to right now is like 70s soul, like 90s and 2000s dance hall, and like Radiohead. You know what I mean? Like, bro. I'm going back. I'm not really listening to any. I'm listening to the Kanye project a lot. I really like the Kanye project. But aside from that, yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff I'm listening to.
I haven't been slapping it like that. You know what I mean? I've been on like the younger people in R&B. You know what I mean? The Che Shakurs, the Destin Conrads. But even then, like, not so much Destin Conrad. I actually think that he's different. I think he's gonna have a huge year. The Submissive project is growing on me, but I've been listening to Colorway, something like that, from 2021. That's been great. But like with the Che Shakur, it's like it's so Brent Faiyaz. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the stuff that I'm getting right now out of the R&B lane is just so heavily influenced by the people who have already kind of popped off. Like, it's like a lot of the young people in indie or like that type of kind of alternative thing are doing the Steve Lacy thing now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fan of Malcolm Todd. You know what I mean? Someone like that. But I think he's very, very similar to a Steve Lacy. You can just draw the through line with a lot of these young artists to the people who they're being influenced by.
Yeah.
And it's not older artists like you may get when you talk about someone like a Q. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who came out last year, and that project was really, really refreshing because it was a younger person's take on like a kind of 70s inspired sound.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need something to excite me.
You know
this
what I
year.
would like? Just speaking of Q, I would really like a strong singer to be pulled to the forefront this year.
Yeah.
I think that especially in R&B, and as we branch out into like R&B, Afro beats, Latin music, like all these like singing genres, like I'd like a very strong singer to drop a project that's impactful. Because like I think because of the access everyone has to technology and auto-tune and like all these different things, like we definitely lack somebody like that in the space. I think Q's a good example of somebody that it would be really cool if he had a moment.
I agree. I almost do kind of want to get back to the era of like, yo, take a voice and put them in the room with some really fucking great songwriters and let them work. You know what I mean? You don't have to write all. And I'm not even to say that I know that everyone is writing their own shit, but like this kind of toxic shit, I feel like everyone's telling a lot of the same stories.
Yeah.
You know, and
I agree.
And this is just us talking about R&B, but like I think in rap it's even worse. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I can't even like outside of the fucking what's happening in New York, there's really nothing that's exciting at all there. I know we like to bring that up all the time, but I mean pop music, like you know what I mean? Like Tate McRae is not bad at all, but like I don't know if it's revolutionary. And that seems to be like the up and coming poppin' thing that's breaking through in that, right?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be revolutionary for us because she hits like a younger audience.
Yeah. What's the most interesting? Is there anything interesting that's happened though? Any new shifts? Is Four Bats the most interesting thing that's happened in 2024? And
Like brand new artist type.
yeah, sound anything, just in any genre. The
feel
country
like
thing
I
maybe.
feel like we're missing somebody.
Damn near the country thing has the most potential, and I don't even like that shit. But that has the most potential right now to bring something new and interesting and fresh to music as a whole.
Because the only thing I can think of, it's not even this year, it's last year, and it was the Noah Khan thing.
Yeah, Stick
You know what I
Season.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like country mixed with like indie folk, singer-songwriter. I actually went and listened to that whole project and I actually really liked it.
People love his shit, and I like I had to do a ton of research on him just for like work shit.
Yeah.
Like he seems like a really chill guy,
Yeah.
like very very down to earth, not that traditional like you said kind of country mentality. Like he is more Indian personality, even if it is kind of country in sound.
You know what I love in country? I love when a country singer talks about smoking weed on their song. Because to me, it's like, oh,
You're chill.
You're cool. You're not that bad.
You're cool.
You know, maybe you're cool. Yeah, like I don't know. And Noah does that sometimes. He's not full country either, but like
Yeah,
I like his music.
the young people in that. Yeah, I guess I don't know, but we don't got to end on a negative note. Let's lead the people with some shit that we've been slapping. It doesn't have to be new shit.
Yeah.
What's some songs you wanna or artists, projects, whatever you wanna highlight?
I just started listening to These Sacred Souls.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, super fire. I mean, just check out their whole shit. I would watch their Tiny Desk concert. Can I Call You Rose is their biggest song, and it's really, really great. You should definitely check them out if you're not familiar.
Definitely. Listen to Soul Action Radio if you have Apple Music. I don't know if they do a Spotify thing too. And in a time when I've been really, really stressing for new music, they have just provided me with some really interesting DJ mixes. Always refreshing, always interesting, different. They have like a reggae one. They got obviously like the older shit. They dig in the crates and get you like some like throwback R&B shit, modern like dance tracks, K-Tronada type vibe sometime. But tap in with them if you want new shit. Like I said, Destin Conrad colorway too. Been listening to a lot of that.
Yeah. On my side, one thing that I've been seeing that's interesting is this group called Laundry Day. I don't know if you're familiar, but they've been going viral for basically just doing a bunch of like skits, like singing skits on socials. And I like actually went to look into them because they're kind of like this like boy band type group from New York. And I do think they need some work, but that song Crazy Stupid Love they have is actually really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add this. This seems very, very interesting. Just like a bunch of like white boys.
It's just like a bunch of white boys in a band in New York. And one of them kind of looks like Andy Samberg.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, what? This seems very interesting. No sizzle with the little put on.
Sudan Archives. She's been out for a while. She's signed to Stone's Throw, which I think is one of the most interesting niche like indie record labels. In 2022, she dropped an album called Natural Brown Prom Queen, and it's It's super good.
That's
It's,
mad relatable.
me as a natural brown prom queen, I do enjoy the album. No, but
That's
like,
fire.
nah, like she's got like a song called "Selfish Souls," "Homemaker." There's some really good shit. I think she's a violinist because there's a lot of violin, especially in her older stuff. I could be wrong, but really off the wall. I can't even put it in a box and try to tell you what genre it is, but definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's just some old shit too. Teflon Don, Rick Ross, great project.
Yeah,
listen to that project. New Sir and Isaiah Rashad, fire.
Salt. I've been listening to so much Salt.
That's bad for you, bro.
That's stupid.
I was playing a lot of Don Toliver last night too. That nigga's always fire. Yeah, bro. I think that's everything we got, man. Appreciate you watching. A little good pod today, you know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Man.
Yep.
Catch you on the next one, man. Peace.